Hey everybody, it's Ryan here with Chosen Society. I'm so excited to be recording this video for you guys. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about something that's a little bit different. It's still in our home base, it's still in our wheelhouse, but I want to show you specifically how you can add 1,000 subscribers to your YouTube channel as fast as humanly possible so that you can actually start using YouTube as a vehicle to begin to make a full-time income for yourself starting right now. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, go ahead and do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I will periodically be doing updates like this. And if you want to get my absolute best stuff on how I show you specifically how to use video to create freedom for yourself in your life, then you can also go ahead and check in the description below. There's going to be a phone number. I can tell you now. It's 702-608-1689. You can text the word YouTube to that number, and I will set up a time to talk with you to see how I can help you to use video to make a full-time income. So with that being said, let's jump right into the content. So you want to know how to make or how to get 1,000 subscribers as fast as humanly possible. In this video, I'm going to give you what I believe is that fastest path so that you guys can actually get a part of YouTube's partner program, and then you can be fully monetized. Now, one thing I do want to point out is just in like the last week or so, YouTube has actually made it easier for people just like you and me to start making a full-time income by lowering the monetization requirements. So you only need 500 subscribers to get some of the basic monetization features right now and 3,000 watch hours. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is don't shoot for the 500, shoot for the 1,000. Okay. I believe that you can do it. Just in the last 7 days alone, this channel has grown over 1,300 people. So again, it doesn't have to take you a long time. But the first step in getting to the 1,000 as fast as humanly possible is that you have to believe. You have to believe that it's possible. Yesterday, I spent some time with someone on the phone, and we began to talk about YouTube. We began to talk about video. And one of the objections that they had about YouTube and using YouTube is that it takes a long time. And in some regards, it can take a long time. However, one thing that I've found out about YouTube in the last 30 days, and this has always been true, is that YouTube actually boils down to a science. There's specific patterns, there's specific frameworks that if you follow them, you're going to have success. Your only responsibility is to figure out, learn, decipher, or meet someone like myself who understands these patterns. And if you tap into the patterns, then they have to work for you, because there's a pattern, it's a science. It works for everybody. It's not respective of the person if you follow the blueprint, okay? So the first thing is, number one, believe that it's possible for you. This is a Christian channel. We talk about things from the Bible. So I'm gonna give you my Christian perspective on this right now. I believe God will support us in our vision and our pursuit of what is good for our lives if we truly believe that it's possible. So the first thing I have to do is I have to allow myself to partner with God with the vision that he's given me. So if he's called you to do YouTube, then I can't have negative thoughts like people are not going to watch my videos, people are not going to subscribe. No, I must believe that this is possible. I must set a goal. I must write the vision down. And for myself, one of the visions that I wrote down was in February. My wife and I were at a Valentine's Day dinner, and we were there with some other Christian married couples from our church, and we were playing a game. And during the game, they asked, like, what's one weird goal that you have, I think it was like in the next 5 years. And I wrote down that this year we will reach 1 million people in a single calendar month with the gospel of Jesus Christ, right? People automatically knew this was me because we wrote everything anonymously, but people know, from talking to me that I have big goals, big dreams, and I believe the word of God. I truly believe that there's nothing impossible for God. So the first thing is adopting a true belief that there's nothing that's too hard for God, that there's nothing that's impossible for him to do in and through your life. And once that becomes the staple, or once that becomes the mandate of your cornerstone of your belief, then you start to walk in the promises of God in anything that you touch, right? The second thing is you have to be consistent, right? Now I'm going to give you guys some real world strategies in a minute, but I got to get the framework out of the way, right? The word of God tells us that any man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is unfit for the kingdom, right? So in anything that you do, if you decide that you're going to do this, if I say, hey, I'm going to be a YouTuber, I'm going to step out here and I'm going to create a YouTube channel, then I must decide. And the word decide means to cut away, to tear away, to rip away every alternative that's against the vision that I have, right? So I decide that I'm going to become a YouTuber. I decide that I'm going to have thousands of followers and even millions of views in a single month. It starts with a decision. So that's number two. So if I've decided this, then my actions must support my decision, what I've decided to do. So I have to show up, right? You're not going to get followers by not showing up. So you have to pull out your camera, you have to press record, and then you have to do something that's crazy. You actually have to upload the video. I know it sounds crazy, right? Trust me. Some of you guys may be watching this video like, well, of course you upload the video, but don't say of course you upload the video. There's hundreds of videos that I've recorded that I've never uploaded because I second guessed myself. I thought nobody would watch it. And even myself, there are moments in my life where I have negative thinking and negative programming that comes up. So we must do everything against that programming, right? To fight against that programming that doesn't want us to be successful. We have to truly tap into the mind of Christ, into our success and our abundance mindset that the Lord has given us, okay? So that's number two. Okay, so now number three, now let's get into some real world stuff. Okay, so right now, the biggest opportunity to get subscribers fast is creating YouTube shorts, okay? Now, on my channel, I periodically post shorts. I started posting shorts maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And those shorts allowed my views to really increase. I think there's not a single short that I've posted on YouTube that doesn't have at least a minimum of 1,000 views that I've recently posted. And because of this, there's even a video where my intention was to get people to see the short and then look in the description to actually see the long form piece of content that I created. So there's a video I created and I said something along the lines of like, do this. The Lord is saying do this, right? But I don't say what this is. Like, obviously to me it made sense that you would try to search out what this I'm talking about. But from that video where I'm really saying to some people what they would consider nothing, 44 or 50 people subscribe to my YouTube channel with me saying, basically next to nothing. So imagine if you do 2 shorts a day, 3 shorts a day, and if you're getting an average of 40 subscribers per short that you put out, then you can start to see that every day you would get 100 plus subscribers, right? So in a little bit over a week, you would have over 1,000 subscribers if you stay true to this particular schedule. Okay. Now, number 4 we're on is you're being consistent. You're starting with YouTube Shorts. Now, you also want to mix in long form content. Now, the long form content that you want to create first is you want to go out and find other established YouTube channels that have already done the legwork for you. Find topics on other established YouTube channels that have already gone viral. Look at their most popular views. You literally can go to their channel, click on videos. Once you click on videos, there's 2 little buttons under the videos that you can click on popular. You can see what their most popular videos are. Once you've seen what their most popular videos are is find the ones 2, 3, 4, 5 that have the most views, and then literally remake those videos in your own words, right? Because you have a proven framework that this content is what people on YouTube are searching for. This is the content that people on YouTube are subscribing to. This is the content on people that people on YouTube are watching the most. So, you know, let me take my pride, let me take my ego out of the way, and let me just redo what's working. And I think a lot of people, when they jump on YouTube initially, is that they're trying to be so creative that they don't go anywhere. This is one of the things where you have to humble yourself. This one's the one that takes the most amount of humility and maturity, is don't try to reinvent something until you already are established, okay? So once you've done that, you've created something that's already been proven to work, then you put it out there. You use the right tags, you use the right thumbnail that's appropriate for the video. That's number one. It's going to invoke curiosity. That's going to promise the end user something that's going to benefit their life, right? So like this video is like how to get 1,000 subscribers fast. That's something that people would be searching for. That's something that people would find value from, right? So you make the experience more about the person watching the video than yourself, then you're going to find success. Now, those are just a few tips that I'm giving. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a thorough in-depth training today inside of our private Facebook group for the people who are a part of our Video Freedom Formula, where I'm going to go more in depth on this. And I want to make sure that if you are serious about getting started with YouTube and you want to grow on YouTube, you can do this right now. Go ahead and text the word YouTube to my phone number, 702-608-1689. I'm going to let this pass. The phone number again is 702-608-1689. Again, text the word YouTube to 702-608-1689. Text the word YouTube, and we'll have a short conversation. We'll see if the Video Freedom Formula is something that's fit for you, or maybe you're a person who wants one-on-one support. You want to have me to hold your hand and walk you through setting up videos. We'll be able to discuss and figure out which option is best for you. And then based upon that, we'll get started. We'll get you started. We'll get you rocking and rolling and on your way to start having a successful YouTube channel. So with that being said, my name is Ryan. If you like content like this, go ahead and hit the like button. Share this with somebody else who could get value from starting their own YouTube channel. I almost slipped there. And that's a cool thing about YouTube, right? I'm gonna keep recording, but go ahead, like the video, share it, subscribe. I'll be sharing some other tips with you guys very soon. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.